Hi guys, welcome to my live. If you're seeing me for the first time, I'm B of B's Magic Hands. Today we are going to crochet a hexagon cardigan. It's gonna be my first attempt. So I'm ready for the challenge, and I hope when you catch me on this live, we'll be somewhere with it, okay? I'm also going to be taking tea. It's evening, it's a Friday, and Fridays are always crazy here. So I'm going to be sipping some tea. I hope that's not bad. Like that. Yeah. So for today's tutorial, we are going to be crocheting live, and I will be attempting to make my first hexagon cardigan. So I will use this yarn. This is stash yarn I've had from last year. I just didn't know what to make with it. Same as this. It's in color red, but I don't know why it's appearing glitched in the tutorial. 100% acrylic yarn, and it's size medium. I'll be using a 4.5 millimeter hook because I want to up the tension, so that is I tried to work with a granny square, and it took me a lot of time. It's still taking me a lot of time, and I haven't completed it. So I'll be using a 4.5 millimeter hook for this tutorial while we chat. Yeah, so I like to unravel my yarn from the middle like this. I also need to apologize in advance in case you catch some noise. I'm really sorry about that because I can't control it, but I hope it's not going to be too loud. Now to start, just like how you make a granny square, we are going to attempt this one. It's my first time, and if it turns out good, the tutorial will be showing up on my channel. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please click on the subscribe button. It's somewhere there or here, and subscribe, like, comment, and leave me suggestions. All right, I've also stitched in my description box playlist of some other tutorials that I've worked on, so it's very easy for you to get from there. All right, so this is how I'll make my magic ring. You wrap your yarn like this. There's so many ways of making a magic ring, but this is how I make mine. I just wrap the yarn like that, and then I get my hook, okay, like that. Starting it is always hard, but it's okay. And I'm going to chain 3, okay, 1, 2, 3, like that. So we have made our first chain. All right, so I will go ahead and make 2 double crochets to make our first cluster. For this hexagon, we will be making 6 clusters of half double crochet or double crochets, okay? So I'll put 2 double crochets here. 1, 2, okay? That's our first cluster. And then I will chain 1 and make the second cluster. 1, 2, 3. Let me bring this a little bit closer. So now we have these 2 so far, okay? I'll go ahead and make 4 more to make them 6, and we close the magic ring. In between these clusters, chain 1 and start the next. if you've made a granny square before, I believe this is also gonna be easy for you. All right, it's all our first attempt. If it's your first attempt like me, we are going to figure out how this turns out, okay? Because I have this yarn here, it's been sitting for all this time, and I just couldn't know what to make with it. So I figured if I can make myself a hexagon cardigan, that would be nice. Which brings us to this live. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now it's really looking disorganized, but it's okay. Chain 1 in between the clusters. And I'm moving on to the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain 1. And the last one. Making the first row is always hard, but when you get there, things will be okay. So this is how you close. Okay. It's probably not appearing, but I'm sure as the rows progress, we will be able to see how the whole thing unfolds. It's my first time like you, and if you're a total beginner, hope you catch up. I promise not to be really very fast. So to close our row, after pulling your yarn, your magic circle like that, chain 1, go on top of the first chain 3 you made and close the row. Okay, it's not looking bad. Yeah, it's not. So chain 3, for row 2, chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you're not going to turn your work. I like to work with granny squares all around without turning my work, so that I can have a consistent neater side. All right, so for this we are just going to continue in the round. So I've already chained 3 in the same space. In this same space, put 2 half double crochets, chain 1, okay, and then put another half double crochet there 3 times. Oh my god. Okay, it's not bad, it's coming up. Chain 1. Some people like to chain 2 in between the granny squares, but I always chain 1. 2 makes my work a bit, how do I say it, stretchy. So when I chain 1, it's organized in a way that pleases me. I don't know for you. So you go in this space here and put another cluster. We're doing it right. Are we doing it right? Okay. Am I going to put... We'll figure this out. Like I said, this is my first granny square. I think we'll put 2. My first hexagon cardigan, and I'm not going to give up on it. I like to crochet on Fridays. And every Friday I get to go to bed a little bit late because I want to catch up with my projects. Like this week I worked on this cardigan and finished it. It's a size medium to large, but even an XL person can wear it because it's my size. And the back panel for it is 20 inches, all right? And I also made a kid's cardigan. The tutorials for these cardigans, I've stitched them in the description box below. I made this. It's a kid size, okay? All right, so that the tutorials are all in the description box. You should be able to find it there. So back to our hexagon cardigan, still on row 2. I have designated some time to crochet on live. I want to see how much I can crochet, and after that I will come back here with an update probably next week on Friday. I'm planning to schedule my lives every Friday at around this time. Okay, some tea time. Okay, at around this time, so that we can check the progress on this hexagon cardigan together. Otherwise, I hope you're okay. How was your day? If it's already evening for you, or how is your day going? How did your day start? And how was your week? My week was, I can't say that bad, but it was hectic. But I thank God that I was able to pull through it. Okay. And I hope your week has been okay and you tried your best or did your best and gave it your all. All right. I'm at the end of my row. Okay. This is not bad. This is totally not bad because I absolutely had no clue that I would pull this. And crocheting in the round makes my work look neater. Okay, that's the behind. This is the front. So I've chained one, I'm joining the row. Like I said, my week was okay, and it's a Friday where every time I get to unwind. It's also the time when I catch up on my projects because along the week I can be busy, and then I always also designate a time in the evening, 1 or 2 hours to crochet. But Fridays and Saturday, Sunday are when I sit down and catch up on my projects. So this is what we are doing with you people right now. I said I was gonna start a hexagon cardigan, but I'm doing it live. So let's get on with. We're going to row 3. Now in row 1 we had 6. In row 2, 2, 4, 6. In row 2 we have 12. So which means in every row we might be increasing with 6 granny squares. Row 3 is probably gonna have 18 granny squares. So let's see how that turns out. Okay. If this pleases my heart, we will be making a lot of granny square projects on this channel. Yeah. Okay. 1, 3. And then I chain 1, put another cluster, and then I chain 1, go in this space. I think this is where we're now going to start determining our corners. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 12. I think so. Okay. Then in the next, here, we'll put, I think, 2. Like that. Sorry if you catch any noise. My neighbors are getting back home. So I apologize on their behalf. Yeah. Okay, when a corner again. 2. Wow. Okay. It's not looking bad. It's not looking bad. Okay. And I think we will just keep increasing. I think that. I think it will keep increasing until that desired size which you're looking for. I'll be making a size large. I kind of love baggy things on me because I find it hangs well on me. Oh, sorry, my chest was out. Sorry. So I like how they hang on me. Yeah, so we'll see how this turns out. Yeah, and then 1. With the way it's progressing, I'm saying it might be like how you just make any other kind of circle. Like how you start row 1 with 1 stitches, row 2 you increase by 2, row 3 you increase by 3, row 4 you increase by 4, something like that. Same for this hexagon. All right. Okay. Hi, thank you for joining. How are you? How was your day? Or how is your day progressing? I hope your day is moving on well. My day was okay. I'm just trying to take some tea right now to energize myself. Maybe I'll grab a bite later. Wow, okay, like this. See how it's turning out. Okay, it's not bad. This thread, I got it to make something for a friend, but then we didn't get to work on the project. And I've been keeping it in my stash corner for so long, and I'm like, if I can put it to use, so be it. And I'm sure when I'm done making this, I have a culprit who's always taking away my crotches. if she sees this, my God. Yeah. Now I think I made a mistake somewhere. I made a mistake somewhere. 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. Ha, there's a mistake somewhere and I'm not so sure where it's coming from. first attempt and things are not moving right. Okay, if I'm to have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, 2. Wow, first attempt and things are not moving right. We're still going to figure it out anyway. These are now we 12. Something is not right. We're frogging the row because something is not right and I need to figure out where the mistake came from. Something wasn't right. We start afresh, row 3. After chaining 3, you put 2 more, half 2 more double crochets, chain 1, come here, okay, chain 1 and then in the same space, chain 1, in the next space put 1. My God. Okay, and then in the next, oh God. Either way, I'm not giving up on this first attempt. Next week on Friday, I hope to come here and show you the progress. On this channel, we don't give up. We don't completely. Okay, like that. So how has your week been? Okay, how was your week? Did you learn how to crochet? Did you learn a pattern? Did you get acquainted with the stitch? Crochet wise. Did you complete a project? Like this week, I've been able to complete 2 cardigans, and I hope by Sunday I will be done with one of the cardigans that I'm making. And I'm also shooting a tutorial for that particular cardigan. I'm already in a place where it's not that bad because if it has reached there, it's a little bit easy to complete your project. Because I am a serial culprit in stashing projects. I've got whips which I've kept for so long. I think things are moving a little bit. Okay, all right. Hopefully I don't frog row 3 again so that we can get to row 4. The 1 here. Now this in 3 weeks time my channel will be a year. I'm really so excited about it. I know for some people they will be thinking, why are you so excited? But I'm excited because I didn't know that I could get this far with my channel. And it has been amazing here already. So care to join me on the 22nd again for a live stream. I will be celebrating my channel, my milestone. It's probably gonna be the first and last, but I just want to someday come back to that particular session and see how far. Okay. Oh, okay, we're left with one. And see how far, I progress with my channel. And crocheting is something which I'm so passionate about. Every time I'm overwhelmed, if it's not music, if I'm not reading a book, or if I'm not watching a show or a movie, then I've held my hook in my hands and I'm trying to crochet. That's just how I unwind. So it's also a coping mechanism for me because some days are really exhausting and I just want to get lost in my crochets. Aha. Now we're joining the row. You come on top of the chain 3 which you made at the beginning after chain and then slip stitch. This is not bad now. I don't think this is bad, isn't it? No. So we count 2, 3, 5. This is 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 11, 12, 14, 15, 17, 18. Wow, nailed it. Now row 4, meaning in row 4 we're increasing by 6 again, and 18 plus 6 is 24. So in row 4 we are having 24 number of granny stitches. Okay, I've chained 3 in this same space. I will put 2 double crochets. I'm seeing it turning out well, so we will have a full-blown tutorial on this coming up. I'm just going to leave it and see how the design comes. Now there are so many ways of making hexagon cardigans. I've been researching and saying, but I hope I can make something unique. All right, something unique which all of you can also be amazed by it. I'm already seeing this turning out well. Okay, so that, let me do this like that, and then we get to like that. The next one, we're putting 2 single granny stitches, 1, and then because we've already established our corners, I'm sure by the time you've established your corners in row 3 you're good to go. This is how I figured it out. When you find yourself in the corners, meaning you're putting a set of granny stitches in that corner, like how I'm doing here right now. We shall be counting how many corners are there. You see that? We started row 4 here, and then we put another 1 granny stitch. Then in the corner, we put 2 pairs of granny stitches, and then we proceeded to make 2 granny stitches separately, and then again in the corner we have put a pair of granny stitches. These are gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 6 corners. Okay, chain 1, it's surprising how I'm talking and at the same time crocheting. Maybe because it's a granny stitch. There are some patterns where if I'm talking, I will miss the stitches and start all afresh. Or you see me frogging the entire row. That's just how it is. Sorry. Yeah. So I think I can work on any granny stitch while talking because I also try to, I can watch while crocheting. I need to try listening to audiobook as I crochet. But talking while crocheting, it has never worked for me. But with this live session, I'm seeing things are progressing. So I'm going, wow, someone is calling my phone. I'm going to put it on silent. It's okay. Sorry about that. I'm getting a phone call. Sorry. Uh-huh. Now chain 1. I'll just return the call later after this live. Like that. Is my mic on? Yep. Yeah. Okay. At some point, I'm going to be keeping quiet to focus on the row. But I appreciate you for taking your time to join my live and watch with me. It means so much for me because when someone takes time to come to your live or come and watch your video, it means they value what you're putting out there. And I really want to appreciate all of you for always showing up for me, for my videos. It means so much to me. And I'm so grateful. I don't take it for granted. So I'm coming to the end of row 4. Coming to the end of row 4. Yeah. Oh God. Will I be able to keep this? Huh. Every time I make something nice, people around me take it away. I hope I get to keep this because it's turning out great. Uh-huh. Row 4. It's probably not making sense for you right now, but this is how the whole thing is looking like. And if you fold it, this is how it looks like. Oh my God. Should I add a white here? I'm getting ideas. Or maybe I add the white for my motif flowers, a red and a white for the motif flower, so that it gives a little touch to this hexagon cardigan. Oh, sorry, like that. Okay, so for row 5, this is 24, which means in row 5 you're going to have 30 number of granny stitches. So you are going to continue increasing this up to your desired size. I'm making a size large. The easiest way to measure will probably be by getting your favorite sweater or blouse. I like my sleeves to always be puffy, so I already know what I'm going to work with. My sleeves are always 10 inches wide on both sides when I measure it. Like for this cardigan I made, the sleeve is, when you fold it like this, is 10 inches. But 10 times 2 is 20, which means I will make a granny square that is 20 inches long, so that when I fold like this, it can give me the desired sleeve size that I want. You go ahead and keep on expanding. You can make it size small, size large, or XXL, just depending on which size you want. But the easiest way for you to be able to know that is by getting your favorite cardigan, sweater, or sweatshirt. Why am I even stressing you people? Are you seeing this? Okay. Get your favorite sweater or cardigan, and then take a measurement of the sleeve. Start from under the armpit, like this. Okay, not like this, but start from under the armpit straight like this. It should be able to give you the measurement of your sleeves. So you will divide that by 2, and that is how long you will be extending the hexagon cardigan. Okay, let me just go over there and get a sweater to demonstrate this very well. I'm back. Okay, now this is a crochet sweater I made. The tutorial is in the description box. Okay, all right, so you see this, you see the sleeves. Okay, you are going to get a tape measure. Now this one might not exactly be 10 inches, but I just want to show you how far long you can extend your hexagon. Okay, you'll get your favorite sweater, cardigan, whatever, sweatshirt, and take a measurement of it like that. This is 9 inches, and divide this by 2 to give you 18 inches. And that is how long you are going to keep expanding this hexagon cardigan that we will be making. Okay, now put this aside. If you're interested in this cardigan, the tutorial is in the description box below. You click on it and watch from there. So let's begin. Now we can check. How has your week been? If you've just joined us, how was your day? Or how is your day going? Where I am, it's already going to 9 p.m. So most people are getting home, but Fridays is also when people here like to go out and catch up. Okay, we say, I'm going clubbing, like you're going clubbing. means you're just going out to have fun, and catch up, unwind. So for some of us who do not like to go out in the evening or in the night, this is what I do. Okay. I come home, I'm always excited for Friday because I know on Fridays I am watching that show. I am listening to that music. I'm going to read that book, which I've always wanted to read. Like today evening, I was watching a movie, Fame and Fury. I really like that actress so much. She's a Nigerian actress. And the people she cast in that movie, okay, Daniel and Uzo something. I don't know how to mention those Nigerians' names very well. Every time I see those characters, I watch. I have literally watched all those movies. So I'm always excited for Fridays because I get to watch other people's content, okay, when I'm not watching mine. So that's what I did for the evening before I started my live, okay. Because I'm talking with you people here, I'm obviously not watching. But after here, I want to go back and rewatch Shogun. I just want to get back and immerse myself in it. If you haven't watched Shogun and someone told you about it, it's really nice, it's really interesting. I don't know, but I liked it so much. I just feel like going back to watch it. That's just me. If I'm not watching, I'm projecting. Row 5 is coming out great. So in row 5, you're increasing by 5. Row 1, we made 6. Row 2, 12. Row 3, 18. Row 4, 24. Now row 6, we are going to have 30 granny stitches. Okay. Hi, thank you for joining. You're welcome. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. So I'll keep quiet for some time and hope you don't get bored as I crochet. But that's just fine. Okay. All right. And I use this for tension because sometimes the yarn can over irritate my finger and makes it blister. So I use this for tension. Let me lower this like this. All right. Like that. This feels nice. This is my second time going live. Okay? It is the confidence for me. It is how do I put it? Like the confidence. You are not afraid of talking to yourself, talking in the void. You just you're just ready. You get what I'm saying. Okay, it's not my first time to talk to an audience. I've talked to stakeholders before, like when I'm out there doing sensitization, I get to talk to an audience of stakeholders. Sometimes there are over 100, but going on live session, talking to yourself and alone, it really doesn't bother me. Okay, but I'm just great that you people hop in here and watch my live. It's okay. I'm so grateful. And I hope we can learn something from this tutorial. This has also motivated me to shoot a proper video tutorial. And we all get to see how this will turn out. Alright? I can wear this for Christmas. It's kind of giving the Christmas vibe of red and white. I wanted to accessorize my wall for this Christmas. Start making Christmas accessories. Sorry if you don't believe in Christmas. Pardon me. But I was thinking of making myself Christmas accessories, wall hangings, or maybe a blanket. I just don't know if I can achieve that in the shortest time because crocheting can take a lot of time, and when you're exhausted and start missing loops, it's advisable to put it down. And it's also okay when your work is turning out wobbly, it's overstretchy. No one is perfect. I'm also not perfect in crocheting. Mm. I keep learning every day and I keep getting better. I keep improving with every attempt. Like earlier I said, this is my first attempt at making a hexagon cardigan, and it's also my second attempt in trying to make a granny stitch. I tried to make a granny square cardigan, but it has taken me a lot of time. I'm not even done making these granny squares yet. At this point, I'm tired. I just need to congratulate, applaud, and give all of you your crowns, your trophies, people who make granny squares. And there are some who make these micro granny squares. You are very patient because the ones I've been making frustrate me, and sometimes I get a headache, but it never ends. Now I don't know what to do with that project. I just hope I can work around it and come here, show you people how it turned out. Because honestly, and I'm seeing that working in a hexagon is much easier because, oh, this is beautiful. This is really beautiful. Let me check my white yarn that I've stashed somewhere and I come back. You see this? I'm now getting ideas. I'm getting ideas. This is the good thing about crocheting. While you sit down to crochet, you keep getting ideas. Wow. Ha. This hexagon cardigan is going to be having some beautiful motif flowers. Okay, we will not just be working with a red. And I hope I can crochet this wide enough. Are you able to rewind a live? Because I'm seeing new people joining. We're now increasing our hexagon. And earlier I showed the people in the live how to increase. You're increasing it to a size where you can slip your arms through it. Okay, so if your favorite cardigan, sweater, or sweatshirt is the sleeve size is 10 inches, or the whole circumference is 20. Okay, 20 inches. 20 inches in centimeters. Where is that tape measure? My goodness. 20 inches in centimeters is 51 centimeters. Because I've figured and noticed that some of these tape measures don't come in inches but centimeters. So you will continue to increase your hexagon to those number of inches. I'm going to be making a size large, okay, and we will be increasing this up to 20 inches. Okay, you're going to make sure that every side of this hexagon measures 20 inches. If you are interested in making a size large, know that you are increasing for 20 inches or 51 centimeters. Is that okay? Is that fine? I hope you're all okay, my dear. The year is coming to an end. It's always crazy around this time of the year where I come from. So I pray that we all get into the next year in good health and we are safe, we are healthy. Okay, for my audience in the US, South Africa, and I see some of you from UK, India. I have some from Russia. I think most of the US audience are going to go into winter, and the way I freeze with our mere cold days, I do not know how bad it is for you there, but I hope that the winter days are not gonna be harsh, okay? That you are warm and happy, okay? And I pray that you can find a cardigan in my tutorials that I've put there to make for yourself and keep warm. In the description box, I decided to stitch a playlist of all the cardigans, the sweaters, ponchos. I love ponchos. I've made some ponchos. I've made so many patterns, but because I just recently started my YouTube channel, I'm recreating those patterns because I want to show you all how it turned out. I have a favorite shawl of mine. I've worn it. People have taken it away from me, especially my sibling, and I get it back. I love it so much. And it always stays near me because any chance I feel cold, I make it. And I made it in a motif flower. I've made this since 2021 and it's still thriving. I hope I can come here and show you all how I made this shower of mine because the days are getting cold. The days are getting cold. It's already cold here, but towards the end of the year, it also becomes very hot. So either way, I will be showing up on my channel for you people with all the tutorials that can please you and me. Quality tutorials, not just any tutorial because I want to push it there. No, quality and very easy how to tutorials. Okay. Wow, this is turning out great. The red is beautiful, but on my live stream it looks bleached. It's probably just my laptop camera. Today I'm streaming from my PC. I tried to stream from my phone on Sunday and I didn't like the the format, and I hope it's appearing in vertical for you there. So we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to row 6. Wow, this is easy. This is easy. The good thing with crocheting, you learn as you go. That is it. I learned to crochet from my mom. Growing up, she crocheted a lot, and I could get her hook in her yarn and also try to crochet. But because she would want to use her yarn, her hook, and I'm also on it, she decided to start getting me my own hook and then giving me some of her stash yarn to practice on. And that's just how I picked up crocheting. Now, around 2019, uh, I could come home. You know, I like to watch a lot of movies. That's just me. But I'm always curious. I'm always wanting to learn. I'm always wanting to do something. So I came home one evening and just got my hook and made something. Then there's a friend of my sister who wanted some crochet wearable, and that was the first crochet wearable I ever made, 2019. Now, 2020 COVID, oh my God, it was crazy. And I am so glad that I was able to crochet in it. That's just how I got to crochet, and I haven't stopped. Sorry, I'm feeling some things, and you are seeing bumps on my face. My face is crazy. I get a mosquito burn, but it will turn into something like this. So when you see me scratching like this, I'm not purposely doing it, but the curiosity of it being there is making me. Okay, so that's just how I started making crochet wearables, and I've never stopped. And then sometime last year, my sister was already, my big sister was already in my ears telling me, you know, you can start a YouTube channel. But you see, with crocheting, no one can push you. If you are not passionate about something, trust me, you will get on this YouTube and not crochet and not push any tutorial. My experience on YouTube is that I am passionate. First, I am passionate about crocheting. So I'm like, okay, I can do this. I can actually show people how to do this. Then I got out here, started posting shots because I had these clips in my phone of the previous pattern that I had made. And I'm like, okay, I can just post it and see what comes out of it. And then I started shooting my first tutorial. If you go in my long form videos, the first three videos, God, what was I doing? I was so nervous. I shot those videos, and then editing took me a very long time because it is crazy here. Sometimes it's noisy. You, if you catch a moment of dead silence, then you're lucky. So I shot the videos, and then there was really a lot of background noise which I didn't want to push out there. You know, there's noise, and then there's noise that is manageable. I hope you are making sense of what I'm trying to explain here. So I shot those tutorials, and guess what? I went and did the voiceover from my closet. Oh God, I was in my closet. Ay, goodness. until I posted those tutorials on my channel and had how I was speaking. Like after that, I think after that I took a hiatus. I took like 3 months and didn't put any tutorial on my channel. I was still trying to figure out how I'm going to reduce on that noise in the background. But it was killing me. I'm like, okay, I've created a channel, people already subscribing. By the way, if you've gotten this far to the tutorial and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please click on the subscribe button. Let's become friends. Let's become a community that can engage with each other. Don't forget to leave this live when you have not crocheted. Okay? You can also go and check my other videos and just learn. Okay, so that's how horrible my long form videos some have been, and in every tutorial I see myself improving, and I'm so proud of myself. Honestly, if I don't cheer myself up, who's gonna cheer me? I am my greatest cheerleader, by the way. I am my greatest cheerleader. If not me, who? If not me, who? Eh? This doesn't just apply to me and my channel, no. It's in my everyday life. And I want you to copy that too. Okay? I want you to be your greatest cheerleader. If you don't do it for yourself, who's gonna do it? If you don't believe in yourself, who's gonna believe in you? You get it? In my mother tongue, in my mom's language, they say, Mirira, huh? In Bantu or Olide. So if you're not doing that for you, who will do it for you? Just like seriously. So because I'm my greatest cheerleader, those few videos didn't even demoralize me. And I'm like, oh, keep improving in every video. I'm getting better. And every time I create a tutorial, I see myself improving. And I like that for me. And I like that for me. And I am just so happy that you people vouch for me. You come here on my channel and vouch for me. May the good Lord bless you, reward you, and keep all of you safe and make your days easy. Okay? I feel like getting more tea, but I also don't want to appear rude on my live eating because I wouldn't want to do that so much. But I had just come into the house and I was craving tea. I like to take tea. So hi, Purple Crochet. Oh good. Hi, how are you? I'm okay. I hope you're fine. I hope your day was okay and you're doing great. Okay? I'm fine. I'm B. Thank you for finding my channel. And I've just been talking to you people in this live. And I hope I can motivate you people, those who want to start a channel, especially if you have a skill and you're so passionate about it. Hmm? Don't overthink it. Just get out there. But let no one also push you to get out there and do it. Get out there on your own, in your own pace, because if you are pushed by someone, you might not be able to. Oh my god, really? I hope I can make for you a tutorial on something warm that you can crochet for yourself to get rid of that cold. Right now, I'm just trying to work on my first hexagon cardigan I'm trying this today and I'm already seeing it turning out great, which means I will be now compiling a tutorial and I hope I get to finish this month. I have another sweater I'm working on and it's really taking my time, but I hope I can create. I'm someone who gets bored working on one project. I'm a multitasker. I can be juggling between two, three, four projects. In a day, I will say, okay, B, today we are doing. You see, now it's Friday, right? This evening, I was very ready to make a sun hat for my friend. Decembers are always very hot here, and we like to spend the Christmas in the village. And my friend wants this sun hat. So I was very ready to make a sun hat, but suddenly I changed my mind. Eh? Suddenly I changed my mind. I saw my red yarn in the stash, and I'm like, okay, now we're gonna make something different. I've been working on this cardigan. The lighting is just spoiling my eyes, but this is what I've been working on. And I intend to finish it this weekend so that the tutorial can be up on my channel. It's looking like this for nothing. It's not that heavy, but it's warm enough. So that's what I've been working on. And it's something I will get on to tomorrow, probably the entire day if I'm not visiting friends and family. Okay? So wow, I've really talked. I hope I keep this live in under 2 hours, but I'm going to be making a recap on it, okay? And just take you people through what I've been crocheting here. But it's been nice talking to you people. I have really missed talking to people. There was a time I was conducting sensitizations, stakeholder engagements, and we were conducting sensitizations on social safeguards, generally, and gender issues and stuff. And talking to people, it was such a nice thing, and it's been a while since I talked to people. So I'm feeling great talking to you people here right now. It's just so nice. And I want to appreciate all of you for being on my live. Oh my God. Wow. I give you your crown. Ah, goodness. I'd like to see how that turns out. Mosaic already sounds so beautiful. And I'm now picturing how it looks. And if you're doing a color combo, it might really be very beautiful right now. I hope I can make a blanket for my chair. You see, I spend most of my time on my chair. And I made sure I made me the best chair, the best couch, because I needed to make me a couch that I enjoy. They say what? Potato couch, couch, potato, something like that. I'm that potato. And if I'm not comfortable on my couch, why am I on a couch? Yes. So it will really be nice to see your blanket. My God. This is so nice. Wow. Wishing you luck. May you please get well so soon. If you were where I am, I would help you with that cold because there's a tea we take, dawa tea, It's a mixture of ginger. Okay, you pound ginger. This local ginger here is really very hot. You pound ginger. You squeeze some uh, lemon. I don't do lemon. I don't like lemon. So I pound ginger and just take ginger tea. You can pound ginger, lemon, and some people mix concoctions of honey, whichever, just to ease the cold. And sometimes I take decaf tea, chamomile tea, and it helps relaxes me. I hope you get to take for yourself something that can help you with the cough. Okay, I was taking a decaf tea, chamomile tea, but at some point I realized that I didn't want to do that on camera while I'm streaming, so I'll continue with this tea off camera. It helps to relax me and make me sleep well. Yeah, especially when I've had a long day. So that is just it. All right. Okay. Earlier I say that I talk a lot, and when I talk, the work doesn't move. I don't know how some of you people do it when you crochet and at the same time you're talking. Although today working with a granny stitch made me realize that I can still talk as I crochet. Okay, and that yarn. But if I can finish this one skein and we call it a night, a day for you people. For me, it's going to be a night. For you, it's probably going to be a day. Then that's nice. And purple crochets and more with, oh, Drian. Sorry if I mispronounce your name. I hope I can catch up with you and make some warm things that can show on my channel. I already made some beautiful sweaters. I've left them in the description box below. You can check it out and see if it helps to make yourself one. Even there's some warm ponchos there, turtleneck, very warm, whichever. But that blanket, I'm really curious. I know it's gonna turn out great and uh, okay. So with liquor, it's that interesting. But I don't know, because I'm serious, I would like to try with liquor. But I'm not so sure about that for myself. But Jinga always tends to do the magic. Whatever thing that you put in the dawati, the jinga and lemon, lemon, talking about lemon, even causing me goosebumps. I don't like lemon. Don't like bitter things. I'm a sweet tooth. But I also try my best to minimize on eating sweet things. My birthday is coming up and I'm already excited of eating cake. And even my channel anniversary, my 1 year channel anniversary is coming up. And I was thinking of getting a slice of cake and blowing off the the candlelight here on live, and we just celebrate and I do a recap on what I've been doing, what I've worked on so far. Yeah, when you take that dawa tea, you're going to be feeling fine. Yeah, but like you said, the liquor makes it hot. Ooh, by God's grace, someday if I get to feel the winter, the way I watch it in movies, I see you people all covered up. It must really feel cold. Where I come from, like towards this end of December, beginning of January to Feb, it's very hot. Hot in such a way that in the morning the wind blows very cold and harsh. Cold and harsh that when it slaps on your skin, you feel like as if it wants to tear your skin and cracks. So I always imagine winter is more than that cold you feel in the morning when it's hot season here. But whichever way, God created us in a way that we are able to adapt in every season. Humans can adapt in every season. When you're cold, your body temperature regulates itself, I'm sure, according to the season. So definitely, if I find myself in winter, I might manage it. Although I'm not so sure. But I'm always curious. I'm up for challenges. I am a very curious. Wow, so you're from taking, oh, wow, black pepper. That's nice. Yeah, black pepper is also good. Black pepper helps with so many things because I've taken black pepper before and I will try it, but I'll definitely not be putting lemon in my tea. I don't want to feel sharp spikes somewhere here. I will do the ginger, but not the lemon. I keep getting a phone call. I will return it. Can I take it? A moment. Madam, I'm on live. Can I call you back after my live? Okay. It's alright. Sorry about that. I needed to take that call. Yeah, that's my big sister. She checks on me. And I also have my young sister. Ah, she is so nosy. When she's at my house and finds anything that she fits in, especially my crochets, off with it. Much as I'm claiming that I'm making myself a hexagon cardigan, I need to warn her very hard. Yeah, it's really hot. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. It will run the cold out of and I was still in bed after drinking it. God. Now I'm seeing myself not trying it. Ah, good. Anyway, but this session is exciting. I'm so happy to connect with you. Oh, it's so wonderful catching up with you people. Are you seeing that? This is where I start every row. And I like how it is very neat. Sorry about my nails. On live camera, my God, how do I even hide that? You see, this is where I start the row, and it's also where I end the row. I start the row with a chain 3, and then I put 2 more half double crochets to make a cluster of a granny stitch, and then continue, which means in every corner of yours you should have 2 grannies combined and only have 6 corners, not less, no, okay, 6 How are you? I'm okay. How are you, Ryan? I'm fine. I'm great. I'm feeling great. I hope your day was fine and I hope your week has been great. Okay? But I'm okay. I'm feeling so good. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you all for taking your time and joining my live and also for engaging with me. And for those of you Sue and Papa Crochet, I hope you feel much better. I got a cough and flu sometime and it was the most horrible feeling ever. I wouldn't wish that for anyone and I hope you get relief so soon because it was a very horrible feeling. That is it. Now we're on row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're just on row 6. And I talk too much. But I still like engaging with you people. I spend most of my time busy and not talking so much to so many people. But there are days when I'm also engaging a lot with stakeholders and anyone and just having a chat. So it's a nice thing coming here on live and talking to you people. I appreciate all of you so much. And if you've just joined the live and haven't subscribed to my channel, I promise you, you will not regret being on my channel. That's just it. Okay? You will be finding great tutorials, very easy tutorials, very detailed. Okay? Not complicated. I always try to break down my tutorials in the most simplest ways and you know just make it easy. And I've been putting my tutorials out so that even an absolute beginner is able to crochet. You see, because of over talking, see that mistake. Are you saying that? Because of over talking. Ah, now I am not going to frog the whole of this, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hop over it and just put one single cluster of a granny stitch and continue with the pattern. With crocheting, you cannot go back, especially if you're ready. Sometimes I crochet hours of something I've already made. You can attest with me if you're a crocheter and you're so passionate about it and you catch yourself frogging an hour of work. I did two two grannies in the same space when I was only supposed to do a single one, Ryan. So that's the mistake I'm talking about. But I'm going to fix it. Instead of putting two clusters of granny square here, I will just continue and put a single one and then continue with the rest of the pattern. That's the mistake I was talking about. I hope you got that. Hope you got that. It's all right. Yeah. But I was just saying how, as someone who crochets, when you find yourself frogging an entire row of something you've spent hours on, well, it breaks me. It really breaks me so much. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks that you got it. It's okay. It breaks my heart because I wouldn't really want to see so many hours of my work getting frogs, but that is what they call crocheting. No one is perfect. You learn as you crochet. Okay, so that's where we are. I'm so happy. Yeah, I am so happy and I'm feeling so good. The evening is already rolling well. So after here, I will work on this and continue to extend it, okay? Make as many rows as I can for 20 inches. And when I'm done with my 20 inches, next week I will come here on Friday and show you how to make a part 2. I beg to go off. Thank you for joining my life. May the good Lord bless you all. I wish you all a good night. If you're just starting your day, may your day be great. Okay? Really? Really? I didn't know that it was that hard to end a live. It's very easy to enter the live, but hard to get out of it. So should I continue to crochet in silence? Let me do a recap. I'm making a hexagon cardigan. It's my first attempt. But because I have an idea of how to make a granny square, for a granny square, you only make for, let me get a granny square that I made. I was telling you about how I've kept some granny squares for so long. This is a perfect example of a granny square. Okay? I'm even glad that I made this granny square because now, for a granny square, you have 4 corners. And for a hexagon, you've got 6 corners. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is going to end here. Okay, but if you've ever made a granny square before, it's not going to be that hard for you to make a hexagon cardigan. Like today's my first attempt ever, but see where we are. The only difference is you're working with 6 corners. Meanwhile, for a granny square, you're working with 4 corners. Catch that? Okay? So those are the differences. I will keep on increasing for 20 inches because that is the measurement of my sleeves. If your sleeves, if you want a sleeve, for example, when you take a measurement of your sleeve of your favorite sweater from here like this, okay, not like this, not like this, but from here, from this point going straight like this, if it gives you a measurement which is, for example, 8.5, you're going to multiply 8.5 by 2 and get 17 inches. Or 9 and multiply it by 2, you get 18 inches. So I demonstrated it using this sweater that I made for myself. Okay, and the sleeve of this sweater, okay, from here up to here is like 9 inches. When you multiply that by 2, you get 18 inches, all right? But I'm working with 20 inches right now. So that is how you will keep extending your hexagon. When you get the 20 inches, the 17, the 18, the 19, you end there. And proceed to make a second one. This is what we are doing. And we will learn with first attempt. Okay, but if your first attempt is proving hard, don't worry. With every attempt, you will keep getting better and better. No one is perfect in this crocheting. Some people have been crocheting for over 50 years and every day they learn a new stitch. Okay? Some people have never crocheted at all and they are doing very well. So that is how we are going to do it. And in my next live, which is scheduled for Friday, same time, I will come here and show you all an update. I already got some ideas to include a motif flower using a white yarn, same brand, Winterkin, so that we make a hexagon with a motif flower. Does that sound right? Does that make sense for all of you? Okay, all right. So that's where we are. That's where I've come to the end of the live. I hope you enjoyed it. Please check out my channel, check out my tutorial, and subscribe. Catch you in my next live or in my next tutorial, which is coming up on Wednesday. Bye. Hugs and kisses. Cheers. Sue and Purple Crochets. Get well so soon. I hope you get relief from the cough that you're having. And cyber hugs. Bye. I watch a lot of K drama, Korean thing. I see them do it. Bye. Mwah. Okay.